somebody blows their lid or something like that, you know, whatever, like they lose their shit. You have no right to judge them because you have no idea what they've been going through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have no idea what got them to that point. So, I mean.
So you shouldn't take nothing personal. It's one of the 4 agreements.
Yeah. Don't take anything personal, man. Like, just look, one, take ownership. You know, don't come to me. Don't come to me bitching about the fact that, you know, you got chewed on, you know, by your landlord because you left some dirty dishes and they're your fucking dishes. Do the goddamn dishes, then you don't get chewed on. Like, that's easy. That's a simple transaction. You know, it's an understanding. Take personal responsibility for your own shit, and then 99% of your problems go away. Mm-hmm. Don't blame other people for your shit.
That doesn't apply these days. There is no accountability, self-accountability. It's always somebody else's fault. That's something that they've basically have hammered all day long into people's minds these days, which is why people just do. And they're like, well, I didn't think anything's supposed to happen to me. This is why I think it's necessary for an ass whooping. That's just my point of view. You know, like, if people knew that if they were to say certain things, there's no consequences at all. It's just people out there just doing whatever because you can't touch them because people are shook these days.
Well,
you know, the thing is, somebody and put them in their place where it's just like, you shouldn't ever be speaking, like, at all. You're not in a position to say nothing. And people like you, and the thing is, like, you know, everyone has a voice. Like, okay, whatever. You know what? Some people need to just shut the fuck up. That's just it.
Not everyone should have a voice. Not everyone. Not in my opinion. Not everyone has earned the right to open their fucking mouth.
No,
okay,
not everybody cares what you got going on.
Especially about topics you know nothing fucking about. If you ever hear running your fucking mouth just to get attention, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. If you ever hear running your mouth, thinking that your opinion is going to be heard, but you're talking about something of which you have no personal experience, you need to shut the fuck up. Like, you have no business talking at that point. Especially if you're sitting here trying to argue with someone who was just in that situation. Mm-hmm. You've never been in that situation. You can, if they're coming to you for comfort, you can comfort someone. You can be empathetic, but don't sit here and try to chastise someone or point fingers at somebody for doing something, whatever it is, right? I mean, a million examples come to mind.
Absolutely. And that's the thing about it. You're talking about, like, it's once again, it's an opinion. So, you know, you can voice your opinion. It doesn't mean shit to me if I don't care about your opinion. You know, like, I appreciate it, you know, I guess, or I just don't. You can miss me with your opinion. I'm going to go do whatever I'm going to go do anyway. But just because you have said something does not mean I have to internalize it and think that's the gospel and run with it. Mm-hmm. I don't care. So now you're giving me unsolicited advice or whatever the case might be, and you wonder why people are barking back. Like, you know, if your voice should be heard, then fine. And I can completely ignore it because I don't care. I don't care about your opinion. And if it isn't relevant, it's going to just bounce off me like you never even said it anyway. So just go somewhere. Now, if you start harping on it, now I'm going to give you my opinion. Now, when I give you my opinion, you cannot sit there and be like, oh, no, you get to hear my side of the story, or you can also just walk off. But you get to say what you get to say to me. I'm supposed to just sit there and just take it. Like, that's just, you know, because you are who to me.
It's the same thing as putting hands on somebody. Right?
100%.
If you're going to put your hands on somebody else, expect to have them put their hands on you. If you're going to sit here and run your mouth to somebody, if they don't like it, they're going to bite back. Now,